Hi everyone, CodyTheMaverick here, and just the other day I saw a movie I really wanted to see, CwacoM, otherwise known as Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and this is my, I always wanted to do a movie review, so I guess this is my personal movie review for CwacoM, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which will be referred to as CwacoM throughout the review. Okay, here's a warning. I'm going to warn you now. This contains spoilers. Contains many spoilers. I'm probably going to try explaining the movie, so if you have not seen the movie, get out of here right now. I'll give you some time to quit out the window. Thank you. Like I said, contains spoilers. I'm going to... Well, okay. If you have not seen the movie, get out of here. Contains spoilers, okay? Now, about the movie. It's based on the book, you know, we used to read the book in kindergarten. I don't remember it that much. I remember Pickles to Pittsburgh, the sequel. But anyway, CwacoM is a really awesome, beautiful movie in my opinion. It's almost just as good as Surf's Up, which you know is my favorite movie. It may even be better than Surf's Up. Considering this came out of the same studio that made Surf's Up, it kind of means that Sony Pictures does good stuff. I haven't seen Open Season 2 yet, as of the recording of this review, so I really can't tell if Open Season 2 is stupid. Anyway, back to the review. The movie's about, my favorite, well, my current favorite, this Flint Lockwood guy. He's the little inventor guy in his town, and he seems to have a bit of a brainy mind. As a kid, we see him with the spray-on shoes in the school, and so he invents these spray-on shoes because there's an untied shoe epidemic at his school, but it turns out they don't come off, no matter how hard he tries. He wanted to run away, but he can't run away from his feet. That's a pretty clever line. So his mom says he still believes in him, but his dad's still unsure of him. He gets his lab coat and starts inventing more stuff. The walking TV, which returns for some running gags. The Ratbirds, same with the walking TV, returning with the gags. The monkey thought translator, which kind of gives the mystery, how in the world did Flint and Steve meet? It'd be a good idea for a fanfic. And the flying car, which ended up sinking in the ocean. Of course, but now Flint Lockwood thinks he has a winner, the machine that can turn water into food. He tries going to test it out, but his dad says he just wants to work at the tackle shop, and so Flint's dad, Tim, wants him to work at the family tackle shop, but Flint doesn't believe that. So he goes to this whole sardine expo, which the mayor and Baby Brunt, who was famous on the sardine cans and stuff, go out with this sardine carnival type thing. Flint goes to test it out, but it ends up, it needs more power, so it ends up haywiring, which at the very end of that leads to a really touching scene with Flint inside the fishbowl, which I loved, following with him at the dock, seeing his reflection for the win, and he ends up meeting Sam Sparks, which was the weather girl that was interrupted by Flint's homemade rocket, as she calls it. They start to argue, but then they're interrupted by the cheeseburger rain, which has everyone gasping at it, which was a pretty cool moment. And they're all begging Flint to make it rain food again to put Swallow Falls back in the map. So Flint agrees and has everybody request food and make it rain food and stuff. So the mayor and the townsfolk keep requesting more and more food for Flint to make through this food-making machine. But soon it starts getting bigger and bigger and starts having a mind of its own. So Flint and his new friends, I guess, have to team together to save the world from a food catastrophe, and ends up with Flint discovering the awesomeness of the "Stay True to Who You Are" message, which I love. A lot of people think it's overused, but I love it. And it's probably explained in the best way possible in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. You'll know once you see it. Well, if you are hearing this, then you have seen it. Yeah. My personal view is that I loved it. It had a lot of action. I saw it in 3D. The 3D was pretty good. It had some jumping out at you sometimes, with, like, you know, the burgers falling and everything. The 3D also, you know, gave it more dimension and stuff. It's got a great, you know, love story between Flint and Sam, and the great father-son relationship between Tim and Flint. That ending scene with the translator really caught my heart. And The opening sequence also caught me too. That opening line that went like, with Flint narrating, have you ever felt like you were just a little bit different? Like you had something unique to bring to the world, but just didn't know how? It was something along those lines, because, you know, I really don't remember when I go to see movies. And, and then the opening with young Flint, that really caught my heart and everything. And then right after the, what other ones did I love? The ice cream sequence was pretty cool with Flint with the snowballs. Or is it a fight to the death? That was pretty funny. Anyway, also right after the Flint's Defliminer, as he calls it, right after it shoots off into the sky and the wreckage with the sardine land, and him inside the fishbowl with all the people, and then look at his dad's face, and then Flint, that, oh my gosh, that totally caught my heart. And then him banging his head. I knew it had him banging his head from the trailer, but I had no idea that the fishbowl itself, number one, I had no idea it was a fishbowl. Number two, no idea that it would crack all around him, which was pretty weird. Running off to the pier to gloat over his reflection, or, yeah. Flint actually sees a reflection a couple of times, if you count him seeing it in his computer monitor. Oh well, I'm in love with the reflection motif, and when he saw it in that water out near the dock, oh my gosh, I freaked in my mind. I'm like, yay! Anyway, also the scene right after the spaghetti tornado, my epic CwacoM trailer, you know what I'm talking about, it's on my YouTube. That scene right after that, the aftermath where Flint literally does throw himself away, that was really touching. With that one line, this is junk, holds up spray on shoes can. This is junk, holds up hair involver. Points to south, this is junk. That was pretty awesome. And the when it rains, you put on a coat, that was pretty awesome too. Anyway, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is pretty cool. It's got a little food awareness thing in it, I guess. It's not too heavily handed. Same with the messages. Stay true to who you are is in there, and I love it. Just like in Surf's Up. And there's a lot of life lessons intertwined with it. And there's a love story too, and a father-son story, and everything. It's a really awesome movie. And stay for the credits. The credits were epic. Okay? So, this is me. I guess I'm gonna, if I make more CwacoM videos, I'm gonna have to use trailers and clips, unless I find a pirated copy. I'm not the one to use pirated copies, though. I might just have to wait until the DVD. Anyway, this is CodyTheMaverick, also known as Flint Lockwood's Fangirl. That's another name I'm giving myself. CodyTheMaverick, aka Flint Lockwood's Fangirl, out. I'm totally CwacoM obsessed, and I can't wait to see it again. Bye.